Yes, I am in my nightgown. Thank you for noticing. And yes, it does have these most beautiful, delicate little swans and the lace up at the top. They make me happy. It's February, it's cozy, so nightgown it is. Very exciting. It is my birthday week, and it's something I've always dreamed of having. It's one of those beautiful vintage birthday cakes. I've seen them all over Pinterest. I've seen them in old films, and the longing I have for this cake, I decided this year is the year I'm going to splurge. I'm getting myself the cake. But if I have one fatal flaw, it's looking at these photos and thinking, I could do that. Not perfectly, or not even well, but something in that realm I can do. What's that phrase? The shoot for the moon and you'll land among the stars. I would be fine landing among the stars or the clouds. Let me land among the clouds. Even if we make it all the way back to Earth and we land on the grass, I'll take it. Maybe my willpower and desire for this cake will shine through, and that will make up for all of my lack of skill. My guy Bob Ross once said, "The secret to doing anything is believing you can do it."
And if anybody challenges that, you tell them Bob said you could do anything.
So let's head on over into the kitchen, make some buttercream, and practice piping, because just like with any skill, it requires some work and effort and practice before we get to the real deal. If you have a cup, please hold it up, and let's cheers to believing in yourself and doing things that you don't think you can do, but believing that you have the power to do it. Cheers! It says, in the bowl of a stand mixer fitted with a paddle attachment. The best I've got is this. This is going to be our KitchenAid substitute. Ooh. That was unnecessarily aggressive. I have faith in her that she can do the trick.
This is gonna be fun.
Gatsby. Oh, Gatsby, I know. How dare I tempt you this way? I'm so sorry. Butter is Gatsby's favorite food in the world.
While I spend the next 7 minutes whipping this buttercream, I want to talk to you a little bit about the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. With my birthday nearing, I've been having those usual thoughts and anxieties of, oh my gosh, I'm getting so old, and it feels impossible to keep up with my friends who seem to be just in a different chapter of life, more ahead in life than I am. But recently I've been thinking about how I shouldn't measure my life based on anyone that isn't me. That just doesn't make sense. And for me, what brings the truest happiness is being present. That's it. And not to get all cheesy and cliche on you guys, but this year it really has hit me hard how grateful I am to turn another year older, because so many people, so many women would give anything to live another year. And honestly, therapy has really helped me shift my mindset about this. With BetterHelp, they'll connect you with a therapist who can help you find any answers to any questions, navigate anxieties, or even with something as small as inspiring you to be more excited and inspired about an upcoming birthday. You can easily fill out a questionnaire and you will match with a therapist in as little as a couple days. Then you can easily switch therapists at any time at no extra cost if the fit isn't right, which is one thing I love about BetterHelp. They carefully make sure therapists on the platform are well qualified, and their customer support team is there to help you if you have any questions. I'm personally someone who believes that no matter who you are or what you need to work on, therapy is for everyone. You can click the link down in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Desi to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Thank you again so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video.
This is so much harder than it looks. This does not look good. In the videos, they make it look so easy. I might just be using the wrong tip. This is reminding me of, you know, when you watch the Olympics and then you think, oh, I could do that. I can figure skate and twist and jump on the ice. How hard could it be? And then you go ice skating and you can barely walk on the ice. Oh, that was pretty. I think this tip is the one that does flowers. Oh, okay, but don't just squeeze it out and then let go instead of squeezing it out and pulling it up. I can see how with practice and lots of trial and error, emphasis on the error, it would take to do this.
Okay, so here we are, the cake decorating aisle. It kind of feels like a candy store, but for adults. I have no real plan here, so I'm just gonna grab everything I think I might need. Food coloring, sprinkles, and this cake turntable that's definitely gonna make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
I don't go to parties anymore. I like to be alone. I ignore the knocking on my door. I pretend I'm not at home. Since you left me, I just can't face the world. I find it hard to sleep at night. Now I know just what it's like to be heard. Only you can put it right. All I want is you, baby.
Now that I've got all the supplies home, it's time to get serious. Step 1, gather study materials, including my phone, because watching a ton of videos is absolutely research. Step 2, wear the required uniform of cozy pajamas, get comfy, and take notes. Tonight, it's all about soaking in every bit of expert advice I can find.
Intimidated by piping buttercream. Let me show you the ones. We are going back to the basics. I'm starting a new series called Cake Decorating 101.
Baking by candlelight, this just feels like the superior form of baking. Makes me feel like a Victorian spinster. Just finished reading a Charlotte Bronte novel, my nightgown swooshing on the stairs as I walk down, candle in hand, now in the kitchen to get some warm milk and a biscuit before bed. Tonight, we're gonna make the cakes, and we are doing a strawberry lemon cake. I was just gonna do a regular vanilla, so then I thought vanilla with like a strawberry buttercream, and then I got to thinking what would go well with strawberry lemon. Right, let's get to it. By this magical candlelight. Is this vibe just not immaculate? I feel like I'm drawing power from the candles. This is incredible. I'm so hyped just because of the candlelight. Let's go. Let's make these cakes. Salt. Also, this is the best salt, butter, lemons. You know, I like using a scale. I'm gonna measure everything properly. I honestly don't know the difference between baking powder and baking soda. Need 400 grams of sugar. You're blocking the camera. We gotta let them see too. 2 lemons worth, so that it all, but juice in it too. Are you the type of person that cleans up as you go? Because I shove it to the side and I can only focus on the main task. Any other side tasks are put off until the main task is done. What else do we need? Do you ever get that feeling of a hair underneath your clothes and you automatically assume it's a spider or a bug? Oh, it scares me every time. Oh. We wait 30 to 35 minutes. It's just hope they come out. Oh, it's working. It worked. Beautiful. That was my timer for taking them out. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy with that. Those are gonna finish up cooling, and then I'm going to wrap them up, put them in the fridge, and go to bed. So I will see you in the morning. Good night. Just kidding, I actually have to come back and wrap these now. And blow out all the candles and put the kitties to bed and read. That is what I'm gonna do after I finish tidying up. I'm gonna go cuddle up in bed with my book. Good night. There's something oddly, dare I say, intimate about this part, like spreading the buttercream, swirling in the jam, trying to convince the layers that they need to stay together like they're old friends who suddenly aren't speaking anymore. It's quiet work, but it's meditative work, and I really like it. It's the kind of thing that makes you realize, as cheesy and cliche as it might sound, that this cake, messy as it might be, is a little piece of me now, brought to life. It's an accumulation of my very shaky hands, the evening candlelight baking escapade, all the study and practice, my eager hope, and even a little bit of my dream. But now it's here, and it's real, it's right in front of me. I think I put too much on there. I know it sounds silly, it's just a cake. You're probably thinking, Desi, why are you even saying all of this? You're too much of a perfectionist. It's literally just a cake. What are you going on about? But to me, it's a tiny dream pulled out of my heart and made real. And I think that is so cool. While I wanted it to be as perfect as possible, it's not, and maybe perfect was never the point. The time has come. I have practiced, we've done the crumb coat, I did a whole nother layer of frosting off camera. And when I say I am nervous, that is not an understatement. I just know once I get started, there is no going back. Why does this seem like such a big deal? It's not a big deal. It's just a fun, girly birthday cake. I will love it no matter how it comes out. So let's get started. the progress from my first attempt here versus here. I can't help but thinking that the top just looks like noodles. I think most of the piping is done, but you may have noticed that I didn't write happy birthday or decorate the top at all, and that is because I got the most incredible cake toppers and I can't decide which one to use. They're from the brand Camp Hollow and they kindly gifted these to me for my birthday. They're about to come out with a cat collection and they're so sweet. They know I love cats, so they were like, hey, do you want one of our ragdoll cats? I was like, do I? You guys aren't ready for how cute these are. They also gifted me 2 of the deer. Deers are also one of my favorite animals. I don't know which one I like better for the cake, so I want you guys to help me choose. Since my birthday is in a few days, I have time to get this video up and post it, and you guys can help me choose. I think the box they arrive in is so cute. It looks like it's been shipped to me on a vessel from across the sea, and they've delivered me the gift of a resting deer. Look at, and then they give you a candle. The most perfect thing I've ever seen. So this is deer number 1. He's here to have a good time. Look at how cute he is. Okay, but I've saved the best for last. The ragdoll cat. They got the mane absolutely right. The only reason I don't know if he is the one that I want for my cake is the blue hat. I don't know if the blue hat with the pink frosting is going to give like gender reveal cake, but I know that like doesn't matter. He's so perfect. I love him so much. Let's do a little test to see which one looks best on top of the cake. Maybe I could make his own little party hat out of paper to make it match the cake. So there's the ragdoll. Let's do the deer. Oh, look at that though. I love that. Oh my gosh. I think deer are so romantic, and this is a romantic themed vintage birthday cake. You think you've met an indecisive person, but you haven't met me. Like, I truly cannot decide. What if we did all 3 of them? The cat, hold on. The cat and the deer and the other deer. Is it too much though? Is it too busy? Is it too much? There's no such thing as too much, right? Not when it comes to birthday cakes and birthdays in general. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Cheers to believing in yourself. Oh, Gatsby, no. No. You can't really tell, but this blue light is so kind of loud and annoying in the background. So I covered it with this. I had put it on with frosting. Just found this one over here chewing on my lighting setup. gonna hold him until he wants to get down. My arm is getting really tired. This guy is 14 pounds. He started doing angry tail wags when I said that. How do you know? He knows. Oof. I was just about to put more of the jam on the top, and then I realized I don't have another layer. That would have been so bad. Okay, now we get to do the crumb coat. Probably not the best idea to do that with the camera in my hand.